VfB Stuttgart continue their continuous process of developing their players beyond the pitch, and that happens every single year when they travel to Ghana to have an interaction and cultural assimilation through the Kokrobite Chiltern Centre here in Ghana. A group of 16 players and officials make the trip to Ghana, and they are not just focused on football. Some essential skills, as you can see here, is one of the reasons why they get to Ghana to build with sand and then plastic waste. And they have done that to the Kokrobite Centre, where they have used to build a number of facilities, including a tank. They engaged in a football activity that was very much important for them. 3 matches they played, they had to settle for 3 draws. Kabiesi Zumbobo is the Gas South director for football, and he was very much impressed with the output of the locals together with the German kids who played in the mini tournament.
Most of our kids, they are not used to the assault, and already the Stuttgart kids, they know about it already. So it's something we need to let our kids get used to, and I think we will get to that level.
10 kids who are part of the under-12 team, together with 6 kids from the under-13 team, participated in the games. Mortis Pfeiffer is the head coach for the under-12 team of VfB Stuttgart.
For me, the most important thing yesterday was to see which players can go over their limit, yes, and don't give up when it's hard. This was the most important thing, and I think when we have such opponents, they have so many speeds, we can press high by the heat, and we must play many passes to create room behind the opponent defense. Yes.
The kids are happy to be in Ghana, not just about playing football, but also acquiring essential skills that exist in life, including the skill of craft, where they make a tank with bottles of plastic and then sand to get to help the local community with some of the important projects here. They share the experience of being in Ghana, playing football, and also having the cultural assimilation with the locals.
Not to use that much water, because the people here in Africa don't have much water and they live very hard.
We stay here, we have a project, and we will help the people here.
It's very nice because it's hot and we learn much too. How we go with the water, how we eat, and how we wash our clothes.
Has been important that the kids are giving back to the society, which they believe isn't just about football. They have looked beyond what they have and given back to those who are lacking. Timothy Kirk is the head coach of the under-13s and under-12s for VfB Stuttgart.
It's huge. I can't explain it enough, and I would say us coming here, it does a lot more for our boys than it probably does for the people we're visiting. Although, part of the impact that we want to have is that we help the locals here, but I think they probably help our boys even more. The disadvantage our boys have, if we could call it that, is that their life is very comfortable, and in some ways they become a little bit soft. Everything is done for them. The environment they're living in is a bit protected, and they don't learn simple competencies anymore or certain skills. And when they come here, they're having to do things for the first time. They're having to wash up. They're having to wash their own clothes. They don't know how to do it. So these little simple things that we might take for granted here in Ghana, these boys actually need to learn for the life that's coming ahead of them.
Football is important, but without other essential values of life that makes a personality, it becomes a useless entity. That is the reason why VfB Stuttgart, together with the KCC Centre here in Kokrobite, Accra, are making sure that kids both in Ghana and Germany develop skills not just as players, but also human personalities in the society. Kelvin Oswanta from Kokrobite Chiltern Centre for Sporty FM.
This is Sporty FM, the voice of sport.